I had learned a mighty great deal from the Harry Potter movies and the case involving the Dursleys and the people that really didn't care about Harry. And the problem is that when you deal with people that really don't care, the best thing to do is to get as far away from them as possible, because there's no reason for you to handle all that grief and all that frustration and everything else, because life isn't worth that. And no matter what their judgments are, that does not define your life at all. And this is a moral to the story. Even within our human lives, it is very clear of how much we get caught up in those factors. And this is the type of advice that I have been learning about and clearly creating through. And it's hard for me to put into words what is considered applicable to a lot of other people, or applicable to a lot of people. But the problem is not within yourself, but it is within what had defined so many people that came from homes and places that were just not on the standard, unfortunately. And they project what they prefer to project. But outside the factors, it is not what you are being defined as. It's what you do about your own future and not about everybody else's. And being able to build your own skills and build your own career and build your own life. And this is the advice that I give, and so forth. But for all too many people, it's very unfortunate that they're not able to learn and master things on their own, and being able to realize that even our schools that are becoming AI directed and all that. And AI does not always solve all the problems of human trial and error and building stuff and building the skills from the ground up, and being able to build a life that is productive and that functions, primarily because it has never been realized or understood as how far technology can go, or vice versa. But within most of the words and terms that I'm giving, dates way back to my parents, who taught me real well, and who had directly made that very clear. And this also involves my sister, who set me up with computer skills and stuff like that. But it took a lot more than just setting me up with computer skills. It took learning the job and learning the career and other stuff that is not just not taking hours from somebody else, or doing any of the other stuff that is considered those factors. It is good old-fashioned learning and good old-fashioned training that goes with it before a person lands a key position anywhere, including admin or management or any of those aboves, because nobody is just going to be proper educated without putting their a foot in the sand and so forth. And this is a world of advice, or a good word of advice. Never mind the sound that I heard with that car roaring its engine. But basically, this is something goes far beyond that. The jealousy, the animosity that is cooked up between people and stuff like that, and all that type of stuff, goes with the reasons behind so much that I'm giving a world of advice outside the norm and other things, and outside all of our politics and the people that are just unable to consider themselves and be able to deal with getting on with their own lives and being able to work around those purgatories and being able to build something that is productive and not just making any old thing. And it is also being able to perfect those skills and being able to create those skills. But it isn't just sitting behind a computer and making up schedules at first, but it's also by building an accomplishment and creating things that are worthwhile, that works for you, and not just making a statement or anything.